picked up a few things for the mission of the day. El Camino project. Picked up an El Camino for a good deal. It's V&A's, I guess you say, dream car. She's real fond of the El Caminos. So she was like, we're gonna have to name it. And I'm thinking La Chancla, because it looks like a slipper to me. So you can hear the tires in the back beating around. Had to get some rollers for it. But yeah, on our way to go El Camino project. So let's see what we got. Alright, so we're here. El Camino. Here it is. 85, I do believe. Ooh, we got the emblem. Picked it up for a good deal. Gonna see if we can get it fired up. Get it on some rollers. See if we can cruise it down the road to the house. Looks like this window was left down for quite some time. Oh yeah, it was a good smell. A little musty. Body looks pretty good. Frame, some surface rust. I don't see too much rust. Looks like you got a little bit of dirt piled up in there. It's probably causing some sort of rust. But overall, I think we are looking pretty good. Bumper will shine up. Not seeing any rust or body damage. Got one of them. It's been leak proofed. I'm sure it leaks perfectly. Trims are all fucked up. I'm sure it's leaking through right there too. It looks like she's been unlocked a few times. Broken one of these. Oh, she flips up. Look at that. She flips up. Oh, that's nice. It's also very loud at 9 in the morning. I think everybody's probably asleep here. That's how you do that, if you're wondering. You use an air tank on one side, a block on another. Oh, and look at this. We got what? A head? Yeah, that's how you get a car off the ground, if you're wondering. One little dimple here. Know a guy. I'll fix that right up. Maybe we'll get this open. Let's see. She just lifts right up. Does she stay? Oh, no, she does not. Don't see any rust in there. I think, overall, pretty good purchase. We got one of these custom tailgate holders. That's what the gate looks like. I haven't looked at that. Looks pretty good. 2014. That's probably when she was last on the road. So, been sitting for a while. Looks like somebody used their feelers while backing up. Oh, we're there. Time to go forward now. Lenses are good. Is this? No. They had one of those. So yeah, let's get this popped open. Ooh, maybe. Where's the door opener? How do you? How do you? Should be right here. Well, it looks as if this one is missing. That door don't open. Okay. Let's see if we can get that open from the other side. Let's get in here. working pretty good here. See if this window. Oh yeah. Alright, she's going down. Little storage area, the El Camino storage area. Actually fairly dry. Carpet, not so much. Seat, not so much. Let's see what's in that glove box. Oh yeah. Just a bunch of little doodads. What's that? What is that? Oh, razor blades. That makes sense. Oh, and a seashell. Oh yeah. Got a seashell. Got a crack in our little panel here so you can put our drinks when we hit that drive-through. Got miles on it. 55,791. Wait. Yeah, I'm sure she's probably fine. That's not right. Oh, okay. Yep, she's hot. Okay, cool. Got one of these guys in it. Got a crack here in the dash. Other than that, doesn't look too bad. I mean, her visors look pretty fucking bad. We should just close that. Not talk about it, cause that's oh yeah, it's I can see daylight through right there. That's a leaker. She's leaking for sure. Does this window go up and down, or we got another problem? Okay, she goes up. And the door handle's busted off there, so we'll see if I can get that open. But other than that, we're pretty good here. Let's pop that guy. Oh, she opens on door closed. You slam the door and she opens. Looks like this guy just ready to come off here. Air cleaner, don't need it. Set this over here on this tractor. We've got the throttle body injected. So is this. That's a problem. Missing 2 plug wires. Our coil has some corrosion on there. We got some wire nuts and a wire, and that's interesting. Yeah, not sure about that. We'll see. That's done correctly. I'm more than certain. Just wire nut, and I'm sure they knew what they were doing. So we need 2 plug wires. We need the coil wire, and who knows where that plug goes to. Oh, it's just sitting on there. Looks like we could probably use a new distributor. But, see if she does anything. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down and try to pop that guy off there. A little dark, but she'll do for what we're... Got like a mile drive. If we get her started, we can drive her a mile. Oh, that's alternator stuff. So it looks like I gotta get an alternator. And transmission overfull. Perfect. Good. Let's see, we gotta get her running to really see what she's thinking. Hopefully she's low. I got some transmission slip stop or whatever. I'm hoping to be able to put it in there, because I think the reverse lows blew out first gear, and she got parked, and then she parked for so long they didn't couldn't get her started. So then I assume they thought it was the coil, and they put this one in, and then wire nutted some shit, and you know, did that whole thing. Something is not right here. I can't seem to find the problem. There we go. She got some fluid in there. A little low. We'll leave that loose. That way I know to take a look at it. Let's see this. I can get this guy to turn over. Maybe. Maybe it's 5/8. I assumed it was. Said it was about yay big. It's usually. Come on now. I feel it. Alright, is that it? That's it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We got all sorts of shit going on. So I called O'Reilly's. Alternator is going to be here around 2, I guess, or something. Got ordered some lug nuts. Those are supposed to be here around 10. And then they said wires would be like 2. I don't remember, but we could probably figure that out. I mean, take some wires off this guy here, the Willapa Harbor. So next, I guess we'll get this EverStart. We'll do some cleaning. I think that's what we're gonna start. We did get some keyage, so they came out and they had the keys, so they gave me the keys. So we got keyage. That's good. Kitchen knife I found. Let's see if we can just cut some more of this insulation off here, this rubber. Oh yeah. You know, always cut directly towards your hands. That's something I was told you always do. You always do that. Okay, and when you yank that off, make sure you go straight towards your fucking eyeball. So now I'll just see if we can. This is even. Seems like that should be enough there. Just need it. Kind of shit connection. This seems to be the malfunction here, sir. Not long enough, huh? Alright, quick update. This guy's not going to work for us, that bolt we used, so we went and got one that will work for us. Crank these down until we strip it. That's normally how you do this. Nice and snug. Make sure your battery's secure. Okay. She's in there. So we got that. We're just gonna, you know, pre-game her a little bit. Oh yeah. That should do the trick. Grab our coil wire here and see what happens. What in the... Let's Alright, so we don't have spark at the coil. So that is an issue. Alright, this is a one-man operation at the moment, around 2. Somebody should show up, and it makes this a little easier. But since it's a one-man operation, I'm going to kind of tinker with some things, show you what I've done, and see if we can get some spark coming off that coil. There's some shady wiring stuff going on. So, what happened to that other one? Beats me. So, El Camino put on these American Racing wheels, all 4 of them. I got power to the coil. It was raining and I didn't want to try to record in the rain. There was power to the ignition coil. I couldn't get spark. It's getting dark. I'm just going to get it home. It's like a mile. So we're going to pull it out with a skid steer. That's what Sam and his dad's over there doing. Yeah, so we'll get it to the house and then take a look at it maybe a bit later and see if we can get it fired up. So just want to get it out of here.
Is there a choke right here?
Yeah, pull it
right
all
here?
the way out.
No,
That's between your knees.
Thinking.
Yeah,
Right
knob
here?
there. Pull it out hard.
That's what I was kind of
Yeah, pull it out hard.
Choke up and throttle down.
Yeah.
Does your dad have a plan, or?
I didn't think that there was a plan at any point in time.
Trevor, I'm not built for this shit. I'm like 90 years old.
What do you mean? You just click the button to picture me.
The one with the red?
No, that's record.
Oh, Jesus. Which is the button?
Big round one, the black one, right next to that.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's on the front where your middle finger is?
This one?
Yeah. You just click it. Alright, so I'm in the El Camino right now. We're at my house. We got it home. I didn't record a lot of the tinkering. It was raining outside. So I narrowed it down to the points on the distributor. They were just so corroded and I wasn't getting any power to my... I was getting power to my coil, but it wasn't telling the coil to fire, so I didn't have spark. So we made the call to get it pulled out. We towed it home just with tow strap. Like I said, it was like a mile away, so we tow strapped it down to my house. Since then, I've gotten it washed up. I've changed the distributor. You know, I've put a new coil pack in it because the one it was pretty rough. It was having ground problems, all sorts of stuff. So got that, got some new plugs, wires, just normal tune-up stuff. I did get it running. I took it for a lap around the neighborhood here, and it did not have reverse. First gear was pretty much completely shot, so I had to slap her down in second, and we could get it going around the block. But there's some brake problems. I got those fixed. I replaced the brake calipers, got new brake pads on the front. They were locked up. But now we're at the point to where we're having that transmission problem. So we're going to pull the transmission out, get the transmission out, and then we'll go from there. You know, maybe we'll get it to a shop and have them rebuild it, or maybe we can get a hold of a cheap Turbo 350 or something to slap in it and just get it running, so that way we can get it to the body shop. We want to keep it running, so that way so the body shop, if they have to move it, they can just fire it up and pull her out of the shop and, you know, do what they got to do there. We don't want it to be in the way. We don't want them to have it on casters and push it around and it become a nuisance. That being said, we've cleaned up the interior a little bit on this guy. I mean, the seats look a little better, the floor looks a little better. We've wiped up a lot of that mildew that was in here. It still got a funky smell. The carpet's gonna have to come out, but we're not worried about that right now. We're just worried about getting that transmission out, figuring out what the plan is, whether we go just slap a new transmission in it or if we get this one rebuilt. So yeah, let's end this video and get started on ripping out a transmission.